Hank Guess, and I have the honor and the privilege of serving as your representative as mayor for the city of Hickory. So I would like to begin this evening by welcoming everyone here to the Zahra Baker All Children's Playground. We've got many distinguished guests here with us this evening, but I do want to take just a minute to point out just a few, and this wouldn't be possible, of course, without our partnerships, but it particularly wouldn't be possible without the tremendous staff that we have at the city of Hickory. Tonight with us, we also have one of our council representatives, Mr. Danny Seaver. This happens to be his ward as well, so I want to recognize him as well. This really is a partnership, and there's a lot of people that really contributed to this evening, but there are three particular ones that I would like to note. First of all, our city manager, Mr. Warren Wood. This has been something that he's been behind since the very beginning, since this All Children's Playground was formed by the Kiwanis and the partnership that we have with the Kiwanians. So I certainly want to thank him for all of his leadership and for helping us to get here today. But also, and I tell people this all the time, without the ladies in our staff, probably we wouldn't get done 3/4 of what gets done, because y'all know, I don't have to tell this audience that the ladies are the ones that really get things done. So I especially want to thank Ms. Yades Fox from the manager's office as well, and also Natalie Jackson, who's with our city manager's office. So those two ladies really did put in the effort here for what we're getting done here today, so I especially wanted to thank them. The City of Hickory and Catawba County Partnership for Children, through a generous grant provided by the Catawba Collaborative, that have been able to offer this new non-electric means of communication that aims at highlighting some of the extensive resources that are available to children with disabilities and their parents and caregivers. Our hope is that this message center will also become a means of making the most out of this beautiful playground, which offers extensive accessibility and features that exemplify the concept of a universal design. Today, we are gathered to dedicate this message center in honor of the Invisible Disabilities Week, which reminds us that many disabilities are only known to a person or to their families. It is important for us to remember them in a special way as we seek to expand opportunities for all. On one side of our message center, we are featuring a community message board that will be regularly updated with highlights of lesser known opportunities. On the other side of our message center, we have crafted a guide to the many features of this particular playground here. This visual will be a powerful tool for parents and caregivers to help their children tap into as much of the play experience as possible. On the rack below, we have made additional resources available for folks to have with them and to take home. The City of Hickory values all of our citizens and visitors regardless of physical or mental disability, and desires to give ample opportunities to ensure that they can participate in every aspect of life to the best of their ability. There is an army of good people, and a lot of the army is here with us this evening, working in local and regional agencies, waiting for further opportunities to serve. And so we want to work hard to build those bridges. Individuals with disabilities represent an intersection of unconditional love and ability to bring about the best in others. Due to this, they signify the heart of our community, and as a result, we have chosen to invest in what is known as the Community Enhancement Project for individuals with disabilities. This multi-phased project began earlier this year and aims to study the existing conditions, strengths, gaps in our service, and best practices in order to inform future decision making aimed at improving the parks, our facilities, programs, services, and more. We are standing here today because this project assisted us in picking up on an opportunity to apply for the Catawba Collaborative Grant. In the recent past, we were able to conduct a survey for parents and guardians of students with disabilities, as well as a separate survey for adults and individuals with disabilities. It was clear that so much good is being done to serve this important population, but it was also clear that many are not aware of the vast expanse of resources that are available. In our parent guardian survey, lack of information was cited as the top reason for preventing students from accessing services. Actually, it was 61% of those surveyed. When asked what the #1 challenge to the well-being of students was, communication and lack of knowledge regarding resources were named among the top challenges we face. We hope that our message center is one small tool to bring about greater awareness, and that such a tool will prove exceptionally useful due to its location here at the Zahra Baker All Children's Playground. This is just one of many steps to come. At this time, I would like to invite Ms. Kim Holden from Catawba County Partnership for Children to the podium for some remarks as well.
Hello everyone. I love being here. This is like the perfect backdrop for this conversation, right? Just hearing those voices. I'm Kim Holden. I'm Executive Director of the Catawba County Partnership for Children. Our agency has worked for the past 27 years to work with children to make sure that they are ready for success by the time they get to kindergarten. And a big part of what we do is making sure that we find children who have identified special needs and hook them up with services as early as possible in their lives. I want to provide a little bit of context about those numbers. In Catawba County, over 14% of the population is considered to have a disability, with about 4.7% of that group being school age. Similarly, when we look at the early childhood population, about 5% of our birth to age 5 children are identified with special needs. It is really critical that we all work together to provide support to these families, and this information kiosk is just the perfect tool to do that. It provides an easy way for families to get connected to resources, and really, early intervention services can change a child's developmental path and improve outcomes for children, families, and communities. But first, families really need to understand the services that are available. We also know the incredible benefits of inclusive environments where children with special needs can play alongside their typically developing friends. The Zahra Baker Playground has been a perfect example of that, and it's really an ideal place for us to share information with families. On behalf of the Catawba County Partnership for Children, I really wanted to extend our appreciation to the Catawba County Mental Health Collaborative for providing some of the funding for this. I also really want to thank the City of Hickory for their incredible support of this work, for investing resources and energy into important efforts like the Community Enhancement Project for individuals with disabilities. Natalie Jackson has been an incredible champion for this work. Really, from the development of the idea of this and seeing this come to fruition today, we're very excited about that. It's really our honor to partner with the city on this important work, and I want to thank you all for being here to celebrate with us. We are very proud to be a part of it. Thanks so much.
Now, Kim, you stay up here.
Yes, sir.
But I look back there in the audience, and I missed a few of our city staff, and it's very important to point them out. Mr. Mark Seaman, he's the director of our Parks and Recreation and Sports Tourism. This park and all of the parks and all of our recreation facilities are under his leadership. Also, we have with us tonight Deputy Chief Lawrence from the Fire Department, who brought the podium out and always helps us and provides some services. Let's see, we've got Sarah Killiam from our communications. She's here filming everyone. And of course, Steve Miller, he's our Director of Public Services. So that's our city staff. And like I said, we've got the most terrific staff of any municipality around, and I just thank them so much for all the hard work that they do each and every day. All right, before we cut a ribbon, I also have a proclamation here that I would like to read and present to Miss Holden, if the wind doesn't blow it away. Okay. All right. Zahra Baker Message Center. Whereas the City of Hickory highly values all citizens and visitors, regardless of physical or mental disability, race, color, religion, or creed, national origin, sex, age, or veteran status, and desires their opportunity to participate in every aspect of life to the best of their ability and desire. Whereas city leadership recognizes the significant contributions of individuals with disabilities through work, volunteerism, enriching perspectives, social participation, and more importantly, their capacity for unconditional love and ability to bring out the best in their neighbors. Whereas the City of Hickory has invested in the Community Enhancement Project for individuals with disabilities to study existing conditions, strengths, gaps in service, and best practices in order to inform future decision-making aimed at improving parks, facilities, programs, services, and more. Whereas the City of Hickory honors Invisible Disabilities Week by the installation of a new message center at Zahra Baker All Children's Playground at Kiwanis Park, provided by the generosity of a grant from the Catawba Collaborative. And whereas the city has collaborated with Catawba County Partner for Children to make the message center an ongoing source of specialized information regarding programs, services, recreation opportunities, and specialized playground use in order to benefit children and adults needing a centralized, non-electric information venue. And whereas the City of Hickory aspires to become a model of inclusivity for individuals with disabilities. Now therefore, I, Hank Guest, Mayor of the City of Hickory, North Carolina, on behalf of our Hickory City Council, do hereby proclaim the Zahra Baker Message Center as a tangible sign of our community's commitment to serving citizens of all ages and abilities. All right, we're gonna cut a ribbon. So as soon as we can get ready for that, it should take just a few seconds, and we'd like to have all of those people who have assisted and are responsible for this. We're going to cut a ribbon and have a picture. So if we can get those folks up here, we'll get that done here if the wind doesn't blow us away. All right. All right. Don't be shy, staff. You know I'm going to call y'all up here because y'all had a lot to do with this. And let's get our partners for children up here. Let's get everybody up here, and we're gonna cut a ribbon. You can hold the plaque up while we cut it. Yeah. Well, now you got to get I don't know what this. Come on, staff. Warren, come on, y'all, come on up here. We gotta get y'all up here. Come on, Mark. This is Mark. Come on, Warren. Come on. I'm giving you a directive. I'm giving you a directive, Warren. Hey, I don't get to give you too many directives. Who's gonna cut? Well, let's get in here. Let's tighten this thing. Let's tighten this thing up. Let's tighten this thing up a little bit. Yeah, come on. Get over here with the pipe. Yeah, let's get over here. Yeah, get everybody. Yeah, these are real scissors. I don't need glasses. I don't need glasses to see these things. Yeah, don't get your fingers in the way. All right, is everybody ready? I hope so. All right, it's gonna be on 3, 2, 1, cut. All right. All right, 3, 2, 1, cut. Good job. Those are real sweet.